Hello and welcome to the 11th day of the 12 days of Christmas here at Judy's Creations in Crochet. And I'm coming to you from southwestern Ontario in Canada. And we're not having very wintry weather compared to a lot of other areas. Last week we woke up to a little bit of snow on the ground. It was gone by the end of the day. And earlier in the week we had rain, and now it's as dry as can be outside, although it hasn't been very sunny and bright. It's been very overcast, kind of cool. But maybe we'll have a little bit of snow for Christmas. That's about all I want. A little bit of snow at Christmas and that's it. So for those of you that are new, I'm all about showing you finished crochet items and works in progress and talking about patterns and designers. And of course, a lot of talk about yarn, especially hand-dyed yarn. That is my specialty, you might say, is working with hand-dyed yarn and seeking out hand-dyed yarn, new dyers, new yarn to try, and particularly Canadian hand dyers. I want to welcome everybody that's here to share a part of their day with me. I hope you have been enjoying the opening of these Advent calendars. I certainly have been enjoying them. I'm always eager to get to the next day, to tape the next day and open some more packages. I've been very good though. I only open them as it's time to tape. Thank goodness I get to tape a couple days early, so I don't have to wait as long. Now, I just want to do a small update from last day. I showed you a shawl I was working on, and I forgot to mention the yarn, and I had the tags here. They are EFA yarns, Expression Fiber Arts, that I would have bought, probably a couple years ago at least, or a year and a half ago. They came out for Christmas. The lighter one was called Candy Cane Lane, and the darker one was called Poinsettia. I'll try to have them here to show you when I show you the finished item that still has to be blocked, hasn't been blocked yet. And they are a sparkle fingering, and you won't find sparkle fingering on their site anymore. They do have sparkle DK. They still do carry that, and they do have a small amount of it on their site at the moment. Sparkling fingering is 60% superwash, 26% nylon, 10% baby alpaca, which I wasn't aware of when I pulled it out, and 4% metallic. And it has 437 yards or 400 meters in a skein. And those are the two that I've been wanting to use for quite a while. So I was really happy to find that pattern to use them in. And I'll keep these right here on the table in front of me. And we will get to see that shawl. I'm pretty sure we'll get to see it in 2 days' time. Because, surprise, surprise, here we are at the 11th day of Advent, or the 11th day of the 12 days of Christmas. We are opening, what are we opening? 21 and 22. And we have only one more day to open boxes after this. So I'm going to start back here for a change with bags 21 and 22. And this is the green button jar. And Merry and Bright was kind of the theme that she based them on. Oops, almost forgot. This is the one that is looking a little bit unusual to me. She started out with red and went into the yellow, greens, and now she's changing direction. So what do you think we're going to get next here? Interesting to find out, won't it? So 21 and 22. There, it is definitely Marion Bright, and I think she's trying to get across all of the bright lights and the bright ornaments that you see at Christmas. I expected to see a little more green than we saw, but that's okay. Now this is a pretty color too, and it kind of works with the last ones. Pink, fair bit of pink, and you know, some green and turquoise, a little bit of light purple or mauve, and then we got greens. We got quite a hodgepodge of colors actually. So I'm going to put this, I have a little buddy that's kind of whining back here like he wants to be picked up. Yeah, and he also wants to get his nose in the box. Hello there. How are you? And here is day 22. And I have a feeling it's going to be the same type of color. Yes, it is the same type, but it has a little more in the purple. The pink is going into purples. Got a little bit of brown down there. Still some greens. Quite, I take it she likes variegated yarns. Pin this to the board. And then I'll show you what we have. I better move that over a bit. Okay, so here we go once again. We start here and we move along to these two. You see the pink into the purples. Kind of a royal purple, actually. Yeah. Now, we have only one more day in our 12 days of Christmas, so there's 2 packages down there. And there is the extra big one, and I'm going to put it over here in the box. I did tell you that I'm going to open all of the large skeins on the 26th of December. That's a regular video day for me. It's a Thursday, and I'll open all of these extras that are meant for the 25th, but I'm going to do them on the 26th. So put that in there with the others. What will I do next? I guess I'll do Chickadee. It's sitting right up here. And the Chickadee big one is already here in the box. And I already have the one that I got from Kathy, and I'll explain that again on the 26th. So here is my day 11. And, oh yeah, better get the board out here. Here's day 11. What do we think is coming next? I hope it's something that works with these. Yes, I really, really like this last section here. So we only have 2, 11 and 12. What can she do with these colors? So, day 11. The mystery is the fun of it, right? So, oh, I do like this color. Yes, I do like that color. I could like a whole set of those too. Well, maybe the next one will be a color that goes with that. Those two, aren't they pretty together? Yeah, yeah. Very, very pretty. I could take 2 large skeins of those, and maybe this, and make something out of it. That would be pretty. Okay, so that's day 11 of Chickadee Fibers. Chickadee Fibers. And next we have Polka Dot Creek. And I like where Polka Dot Creek has been going. Now Bonnie did tell me there were just some odd colors at the end that she just quite didn't know what to do with. I'm going to take out, again, we have a big full hank to open, and I'm going to put it in this box over here. So I have 4 hanks to open on the 26th. So that's going to be just like Christmas. Be a day late, but that's okay. So there's 21 and 22. And where do you think we're going after this? I'm thinking some more tones of red somehow. Oh, okay. A chestnut brown. Well, if this is a bouquet, I can see that, you know, it might be stems or the trunk of a tree of some sort. I like that. Is a nice brown. I do like it. It actually, look at this. This brown would look good in with these. See? Yeah, I like that. But it's a nice color. I do like it. Put it in the board there. 21 and 22. And she told me that the big skein that goes with it is really a lovely skein. I will really like it. So what are we going to get here? Okay, another brown, but with some red in it. It reminds me, for those that were with me last year, I got from Yarn Unique a whole fade set that was with browns and reds. And this reminds me of that. Very nice. I like it. Might put it over with that other set. So that's all we have. There we go. From beginning to end. That's all we have to open today. And we're almost done. It's kind of disappointing when we get to the end, right? We have one more day in the 12 days of Christmas to open the items that are left. So I hope you'll be back to share with me in opening these last colors, to see how the entire Advent progressed in each of these. They have all done a very, very good job, had some very interesting colors, and of course I like some better than others, and I know that you like some different than I like. But this has been really fun. So I hope you'll be back in 2 more days to see how each of these Advents end up. Until then, happy hooking.